do you remove negative marks off of your business credit reports? Look, people overcomplicate this. A lot of people think it's near impossible or very difficult to do. But what I'm going to tell you right now is the proven easy path to quickly and easily remove negative items off your business credit report to exponentially improve your profile and your scores that helps you get a lot more money to grow your business. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So first of all, it's essential that you remove negative information from your business credit reports. I should say negative and inaccurate information, because as we'll talk about, it's not just items that report bad payment history, but there's a lot of other things that can adversely affect you as well. Here's why it's important, because your business credit reports and score ultimately determine three things when it comes to credit financing for your business. First, will you get approved or will you get denied? I don't know about you, but I prefer to get a lot more approvals than denials. The second thing is business credit determines the rates and terms that you'll pay, and it also determines how much you'll get approved for. So by removing negative items off of our business credit reports, this helps us actually get more money, more approvals, helps us get better limits, and helps us get better interest rates and terms at the exact same time. Now that you understand the importance of fixing your business credit, of having good profiles and scores, now it comes down to exactly the steps to take to actually get this done. So step one is you have to actually get your business credit reports. Look, a lot of people come to me and say, how do I fix negative business credit? But then when we dive in and look at their credit reports, they don't even have anything negative on there. Why this happens is that 90% plus, over 9 out of 10 trade vendors that will issue you credit don't report the credit to a business credit reporting agency. So you may have been late on multiple vendors and think you're damaging your business credit, but in reality, none of those accounts are even reporting to the business credit reporting agencies. So the very first thing that we have to do is get access to your business credit reports. Now you can do this easily at creditsuite.com/monitoring. That'll get you access to Expedite and Equifax. Then you can go directly to Dun & Bradstreet to get a copy of your reports with them as well. Now you have your D&B report, your Equifax, and your Expedite report. There's two things we're going to look for here. The first thing we're going to look for may surprise you, and that is our company information correct? Is our NAICS code or NAICS, our SIC code correct? All of this information we need to look at. Our business name, the spelling of our name, our address, our phone number, any other information that's on there. We also need to make sure that we understand what our industry is. You can go to NAICS.com, that's NAICS.com, and make sure that you know what industry you're in your actual NAICS code. Then you want to go to high risk NAICS code, search on Google to make sure that you're not choosing an industry that makes you high risk. Look, if you're in a high risk industry and that shows up on your business credit reports, which it will, it significantly damages your business credit reports and scores. I mean, they will hold it against you just because they see you as in a high risk industry. So you want to look at all that company information. Is the spelling of your name correct? Is your business name correct? Is your address correct? Your phone number correct? Any information that's there, including your industry codes. If it's not correct, you're going to want to dispute it, which we'll talk about in the next step. Now, the next thing obviously is, do you have any negative items reporting on your business credit reports? Now, business credit reports are going to show this based on what's called DBT, or days beyond terms. So if you're even a day late, well, it's going to show that you're 1 day beyond terms, right? 10 days late, 30 days late. And the further you are late, as you'd imagine, the more you're going to actually lower your business credit scores. So do you have negative items? Do you have collections? Do you have judgments? Do you have lawsuits? Do you have bankruptcies? Do you have anything else on there that could damage your business credit, like days beyond terms, like payments? Does it show your utilization and show that you're overutilized? The business credit reports will give you an idea of exactly what you need to fix. Now, at this stage, you should know what needs to be repaired in the company information and what negative items are inaccurate that you need to dispute as well. And the next step to take is you want to start disputing. It's actually different depending on the business credit reporting agency. With Equifax and with Experian, you want to go to them direct to get your business credit reports and dispute through their own credit monitoring. It's the easiest and fastest way to fix it is by going to them direct and using their credit monitoring to fix it. Now, Dun & Bradstreet has something called their dashboard, and it allows you for free to notify them of inaccurate information, and they will repair it without even buying their monitoring. But at this point, you probably have it already because you wouldn't know there were negative items on there if you didn't already have your D&B reports. So through D&B's dashboard, through Experian and Equifax's actual credit monitoring, you dispute these accounts, and typically in 30 days or less, you'll get notified in a lot of cases that the items were deleted. Look, this is way easier than fixing consumer credit. Here's why. In consumer credit, there's an actual process for this. There's a law called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which makes it illegal for credit issuers to report information that's not timely, accurate, accurate or verifiable. So there's a lot of people, I mean, millions and millions and millions of disputes are being processed with consumer credit reports. A lot of business owners don't know what I just taught you. They don't even know how to get their business credit reports, let alone fix them. So there's way fewer of these disputes that take place. And the Fair Credit Reporting Act doesn't apply for business credit reports or scores. So there's a lot less disputing that happens. And I find that 9 out of 10 times when you dispute something, you're going to see that that information is fixed, that information is removed. By the way, fair warning here. I often find that when you dispute an item with the business credit reporting agencies and you win the dispute, they remove the item in its entirety. So you have to be careful here. If you have a history that has 19 payments as agreed and 1 payment late, and you dispute that 1 late payment, you have to anticipate that that entire account may get removed, and therefore the 19 payments you paid as agreed are gone as well. Take that into consideration, because sometimes that account is doing you more of a benefit than it is harm if you have a lot of good payment history and even a little bit of negative. Now, if you run into a brick wall here, if the business credit reporting agencies won't actually remove it, dispute again. If they still won't remove it again, then you might want to go directly to the creditors and ask them what you can do to be able to get forgiveness. Like, throw yourself on your sword per se. So look, I messed up. This is what happened. I've been paying my bills as agreed, or whatever you need to do, and ask them, if I can cure this, what can I do to fix this with you to help fix my business credit reports, where I can give you whatever you need, and then you can work with me to help repair my business credit reports. And when they do this, oftentimes they'll even give you a letter telling you that the item wasn't late, that they authorized their late payment to be removed, whatever it may be. Now, this is kind of a last-ditch effort, but again, just disputing through the business credit reporting agencies will fix 9.5 out of 10 items. This will be for the 1 or half out of 10 that you actually can't get fixed. And that brings me to the most important part of fixing negative items on your business credit reports, and that's adding positive credit. Look, your main business credit scores are basically an average of how you pay your bills. So if you have 1 late payment, but you have hundreds of positive payments, that late payment doesn't even matter. But that's only going to happen if you have a lot of positive payments to outweigh the negative. So the best way to maintain a good business credit profile and score is to keep adding positive credit, keep building your business credit. When you do this, you have so many more positive accounts than negative. And if you forget to pay a bill, if you go late, if something happens, you don't create as much damage because the positive outweighs the negative. And last and most important, keep a regular eye on your business credit reports. Look, you should always have access to business credit monitoring. Look, our clients actually use lender reports, the actual reports that they get from lenders, so at any given time they can see what lenders see about them. Whether you're using these other monitoring that we talked about today or becoming a client of Credit Suite and using the lender reports we have, you have to keep a constant eye on your business credit reports because things change all the time. And you have to recognize those changes and know what to fix where an error or an inaccuracy occurs. Now, if you want the step-by-step guide to be able to build more business credit, grab it at creditsuite.com/EIN. If you want an assessment of the fastest way to build and fix your business credit, go to creditsuite.com/consult. And if you got value from this training, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.